Guys, figured I'd do a quick little short video. If you're reading the title, I have another rare find for the Matrix. As you know, I do have the TRD strut bar on there, but I came across this, the XRS one, that was a OEM factory strut dampening bar, and this was, if I'm not mistaken, on the 0506 Corolla XRS. This came on at factory, and I believe the M theory, I'm not sure though, but this does fit the Matrix as well. 0304, I believe. I'm not sure about 05 through 08. I want to say yes, but I'm not positive on that. But anyways, it's in really good shape. Really good shape. Just had to do a quick little wipe down, but it was really nothing. Yeah, so that's basically gonna take the place of the TRD strut bar. That's a solid, no dampener or anything like that. I doubt I'll even feel any difference in there, even with the TRD on there. Usually they say on a front wheel drive car, the main difference that you'll feel is adding a rear sway bar, or if you have the chance to have a chassis mounted strut bar for the rear, then those make a big difference, more so than the front ones. But anyways, aesthetically they look beautiful, and they look pleasing to the eye. They look really cool. Give it a lot more character under the hood for sure. So I'm gonna slap this puppy on. I'm not gonna film any of the steps. If you want to see it, basically go look at that video. It's just those 3 screws that come off on each side, and just slap on the new one and screw it back down. And I'm not mistaken, I think the torque specs are 29 foot-pounds. Difference with this one, like I said, it does have a dampener in it, and this does go around the brake fluid cylinder right there, reservoir I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this puppy off and slap it back on. This morning I forgot to record after I mounted it on there, but there she is. I think it definitely stands out a lot more, being that it's chrome. Looks like a strut, since the dampener. The TRD looked really nice, but it was gray and it kind of just blended in, with the engine bay, and it was kind of stealth, but it looked really clean. This one makes itself known, sticking out. So I'm gonna leave it on here for a while, a couple weeks at least, kind of make up my mind. Doesn't make sense for me to keep both. They're both cool, but I'll kind of figure out which one I like more, the XRS or the TRD bar, and whichever one I decide to keep, the other one I'll sell and pass it along to the community, someone else's project, and kind of along the ways of me finding this stuff, and enjoying kind of working on my car and fixing it up slowly, and just kind of polishing it up a little bit here and there, as far as making it look nicer than when I got it, is what I mean. But looks pretty cool. Definitely fits good. It's in really good shape. Just like a little nick right here, but no biggie. If anybody wants to see what it looks like under there. just kind of throws me off that it's not, I know it's not rigid like the other bar. It has a built-in dampener, so there's going to be some flex. So I don't know if I'll feel any of that difference. I don't even know if the TRD bar, you know, even really made a difference, you know, to amateur just driving through the canyons and stuff like I do. You know, I kind of drive a little spirited here at times, but you know, my limits are only so far and they're not high. So I doubt it. So really, if it really even does anything to my potential, I guess, I'm not really gonna benefit from it. It's more aesthetically pleasing. Added some little ricer, little engine dress up kit, washers or whatever. It's alright. Just added a couple. I had some laying around, and it is what it is. Makes it look nice. But yeah, what do you guys think? Put this on before I forget. Yeah, there's like an inch, I guess, of supposed travel, or I don't even know, dude. To be honest, I'll try to research it more, but when dealing with old parts like this, it's kind of hard to find that kind of information. Back in 0506, you know, everything wasn't online detailed as much as it is, and you know, they kind of don't backtrack and update stuff like that. It's been long discontinued. This is why we put our engine oil cap back on. My dumbass forgot it. Luckily it was still under there after a few miles of driving. But yeah, not a fun day. I'm gonna have to clean all this shit up right now. We'll probably have to wipe down this by hand. I'll probably disconnect these and wipe everything by hand, and then cover this, and I'm gonna spray everything else. Cover the air filter, bag up the air filter, bag up the alternator, and fucking spray the rest of everything else down, to be honest. Fuck. Oh well. And the engine bay wasn't dirty before, but could use a cleaning, I guess. I'll unplug the battery. Yeah, not a fun day. Fun times. Sucks. Good, how are you? At least I caught it. I caught it early that I didn't lose so much oil and run the engine, but man, it sucks having to clean up everything like this. I mean, it is satisfying. I haven't really got deep under here under the coil packs, and it is what it is. I'm just glad. It could have been a lot worse. I'm just being a little bitch. Alright, what's up, 2ZZ fam? Finally got this thing all washed up. Made it about 7 miles down the road. Forgot to put the engine oil cap back on. Luckily, it was still under there. Covered filter, took out the battery, covered the alternator, sprayed the hell out of this engine bay with a degreaser, and just power washed the shit out of it, and it's looking a lot better again. Still probably some little nooks and crannies, but I'll get that in due time. Took out the coil packs and kind of got around the valve cover right there, and took off the heat shield pad or whatever for the hood, because it was just soaked and dripping, and there's still oil in there, so I got to pressure wash the hell out of that right now and let that dry overnight. And yeah, not too bad. Looks a lot better than it did earlier.